There are two types of קמץ. קמץ גדול, or big קמץ, and קמץ קטן, or small קמץ. They both look the same in terms of nikud, but each of them has a different sound. In Hebrew, there are dotting rules that determine when קמץ should be גדול or קטן. Since that is an advanced topic, I will primarily focus on the pronunciation and the sound of the nikud. At the end of the lesson, I will share some words for both nikud symbols so you can practice them. This is how קמץ looks like. The letter Aleph is just placeholder. קמץ גדול creates the sound of A. For example, with Aleph, it makes the letter sound like A. With the letter Bet, it makes the sound of Ba. With Gimel, it makes the sound of Ga, and so on. You can see the example for קמץ גדול in the word פתוח, which means open. You can see that the letter Pei is dotted using קמץ גדול. It is colored green. קמץ קטן, or small קמץ, creates the sound of O. For example, the letter Chet with קמץ קטן will have the sound of Cho. An example would be חוכמה. You can clearly see that the first letter Chet has a קמץ קטן attached to it. A side note: in contrast to Ashkenazi Hebrew, Sephardi Hebrew allows the קמץ קטן to be pronounced the same as קמץ גדול, basically uniting the קמץ types to one sound, A. Both are grammatically correct in modern Hebrew. So how can you tell when should you say Cha or Cho in the above example? Well, you can go ahead and learn the advanced dotting system. Another possible way I personally prefer is learning by experience. As you practice, you get better at what to pronounce and when. In the majority of cases, the קמץ will be קמץ גדול. Just to finish the above example, one of the reasons we say חוכמה and not חכמה is that the second letter in the example, Chaf, is dotted using shva, also a type of nikud symbol. So before shva, you sometimes use קמץ קטן. קמץ גדול will create the sound of A, קמץ קטן will create the sound of O. They look the same, and which one to use is determined by advanced nikud rules. Here are some examples you can practice. I will pronounce each of them so you can hear the differences. קמץ קטן, חוכמה, צהריים, תוכנית. קמץ גדול, פתוח, צלול, אביב. That's it for this Hebrew lesson. If you have found this useful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Nikud and Hebrew lessons. Leave any question you have in the comment section below. Thank you and toda for watching.